next we have a very special guest from Germany, Mr. Lothar Pirc. He is the director of International Maharishi Ayurveda Foundation, Netherlands, and he looks after the hospital, Maharishi Ayurveda Hospital in Germany. Mr. Lothar ji, welcome, and please, we are willing to hear your views on the theme of this panel discussion. Please unmute yourself.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to this distinguished panel today. I have been full-time with Maharishi Ayurveda since 1982, and I feel my mission is to establish Ayurveda as an integral part of the healthcare system. And I'm very grateful to India, the land of the Veda, for this very beautiful knowledge. And I see really the possibility when Ayurveda in its completeness will be made available, that we can create a disease-free society, at least go in the direction. And as you all know, Maharishi Yogi revived Ayurveda along with great Vaidyas in the family traditions of India. And this consciousness-based Ayurveda is applying also the Vedic technologies like yoga and transcendental meditation. And Maharishi's organization has trained since the 80s hundreds of doctors, created high standards for authentic products, safe products, and also inspired lots of scientific research and many clinics worldwide. For example, my center in Bad Ems, Germany, the spa town, which was just awarded by UNESCO as the great spa of Europe, only 3 cities in Germany got that status. We have been operating here in the former Palace of the Emperor since 1992 with about 90 staff members. And we have treated around 30,000 patients with Panchakarma and other treatment modalities. And we have really seen that we can cure chronic diseases where modern medicine has big problems. That's why about 70% of our clients come by word of mouth. We have received very good press coverage, more than 1,000 press reports. And lately we have also treated a number of patients who had severe COVID symptoms with extremely good results. And I would like to invite the AYUSH ministry to make our place here a center of excellence and use this platform, which has treated 30,000 people, for scientific research, because we didn't have the funding to do that. I'd just like briefly to mention what's going on around the world in Maharishi Ayurveda. In the field of education, the Maharishi International University in Fairfield, Iowa, has currently 800 students on Ayurveda. 400 students are in the Master of Science in Maharishi Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine. And over 400 students are in the Bachelor of Ayurveda and Integrative Wellness. Most of the students are from USA, but also from Europe, Asia, Australia, and Latin America. Right now, also ongoing, we have a postgraduate certificate course in Ayurveda for health professionals at Alma Mater Europea, Maribor, Slovenia. And these courses are recognized by the EU as credit systems for medical doctors. We have been conducting very fascinating new research. Professor Schneider, for example, has received more than 25 million of grants from National Institute of Health in America for his research on heart diseases. And the latest research is on the transformation of the epigenetic levels. And that shows that with Ayurveda's approaches, the DNA is changed in a very positive way. Now I want to come back to Germany briefly. In Germany, we have founded an Ayurveda umbrella organization. We have several doctors' associations and clinics and therapeutic organizations and product companies. And 25 companies have founded the Ayurveda umbrella organization. I'm one of the 5 board members. And we're trying to get Ayurveda mainstream in Germany. And we would like to have the support from India. I think Germany is a very friendly country, at least the people of Germany. They love Ayurveda, and Ayurveda really has become a household word. I just wanted to mention, and these are now my proposals, trying to be very brief, as you requested. The example of China. China started to invest in the promotion and research of traditional Chinese medicine 50 years ago. And as a result, in Germany, for example, 18,000 physicians are practicing Chinese medicine. And in Germany, we have 2 doctors' associations with a total of 250 doctors who are practicing Ayurveda. So, and Chinese medicine could become so strong only because of the promotion from the government of China. And what I would like to suggest is that AYUSH, perhaps with the help, and we should all work together, should develop a marketing strategy for the Indian embassies around the world, how to do lobby work, organizing press activities, organizing conferences for health professionals, for government, and especially for health insurances. And I think the stakeholders, those who are already involved in Ayurveda, should be supported in their activities. Then I think there is already a lot of scientific research that has been conducted, and a team should review that research and propagate it. In addition, the research that is done in Germany, for example, in the West, will have much more recognition by the authorities here, and therefore funding for new evidence-based research in the West should also be done to be conducted at renowned universities. Then I would like to suggest to think how we can legalize the practice of Vaidyas by upgrading and standardize their training so that they are allowed to work in the West. And then I would also like to suggest that we follow the example of what Maharishi Mahesh Yogi has started in the 80s. We participated in the annual Assembly of World Health Organization in Geneva, and we contacted the health ministers and the teams of the health ministers there. We gave them with great ideas like Dr. Triguna, pulse diagnosis. We gave them presentations about the scientific research, and this is how it actually started. So when we think for the whole world, I think the support of World Health Organization is very, very vital. The final point I want to mention is I'm very happy to see that already you're looking into the safety of products. But I must say, even though the standards that you are setting are now really good, many companies do not follow these standards, and products that have been contaminated have been creating damage in Europe and also created a bad press. So if you could help the industry more and safeguard that only the best quality products will come into the market. So this is my shortened presentation today. And again, I'm very honored to be with you. And I'm looking forward that we work together to make really Ayurveda recognized around the world. Namaste.
Thank you, Lothar ji, for your wonderful, insights and also your experience with Ayurveda. This is always very inspiring. That how dedicated you have been to this goal and still working for creating a disease-free society, which is wonderful, and making Ayurveda as an integral part of healthcare system.